Mary Netherton Daily Chronicle, Evening Edition, July 21st, 1925. Good evening, dear listeners. Edmund Pruitt, addressing you as the village clock strikes 6 on this Tuesday, which has brought both delightful celebrations and refreshingly brisk summer pleasures to our peaceful community. The day has maintained its remarkably breezy conditions throughout, with the westerly wind persisting until approximately 20 minutes past 5, when it yielded to what Mrs. Pemberton describes as perfect evening tranquility, with the village settling into its customary peaceful rhythm. Several residents took advantage of the pleasantly gusty conditions to complete outdoor tasks, with the wind providing natural assistance for activities such as hanging washing and airing linens. Master Timothy Wilson's musical weather station provided particularly melodious entertainment throughout the blustery day, with the device responding wonderfully to the westerly winds to create what Mrs. Wilson describes as the most lively musical performance our garden has hosted yet. The varied wind patterns produced what several neighbors characterized as nature's own symphony, with the chimes and percussion elements creating harmonious combinations that drew appreciative listeners to their garden gates throughout the day. The tea room's promised celebratory offerings proved exceptionally popular throughout the day, with Mrs. Hartley reporting enthusiastic reception for both the Primrose Petals shortbread biscuits and the Skylark's Tribute golden pound cake. Colonel Weatherby arrived shortly after 2 o'clock to sample the cake prepared in his honor, expressing considerable gratitude for what he described to Mrs. Hartley as a most thoughtful recognition that exceeds all reasonable expectation, before departing to conduct the afternoon's bird-watching session. The delicate violet decorations on the botanical celebration biscuits drew particular admiration from residents seeking to honor the twins' research recognition, while the Colonel's distinguished cake attracted steady patronage from those wishing to acknowledge his Royal Ornithological Society award. Watson was observed conducting what Mrs. Hartley describes as ceremonial supervision from his special cushion near the window, having apparently recognized the day's elevated importance by maintaining an unusually alert posture throughout the afternoon's festivities. The St. Mary Netherton Junior Bird-Watching Society's Tuesday session near the village boundary proved exceptionally productive, with Colonel Weatherby leading the group directly from his tea-room visit to document the windy conditions encouraging remarkable avian activity. Young Miss Caroline Fieldstone's documentation included detailed observations of what Colonel Weatherby confirmed as a yellowhammer near the ancient oak boundary marker, a species he noted as particularly welcome in our hedgerow habitats. Miss Olive Allingham noted with satisfaction that the children are becoming such careful observers. They're learning to notice details they would have otherwise missed when we started. Preparations for tomorrow's countryside ramble to the old mill ruins have generated much enthusiasm, with Mrs. Margaret Whitmore finalizing the route with Constable Porter, ensuring the adventure proceeds safely to the ancient stone foundations. The distinguished lady notes that such enthusiastic young explorers deserve to discover every treasure our countryside offers, while noting that Mr. Higgins has assured her that the weather promises to be ideal for their outdoor adventure. In a delightful turn of events, Mrs. Dorothy Ashworth has decided to accompany the ramble, expressing delight at the prospect of enjoying the countryside outing alongside her dear sister and the eager children. That concludes our evening report. This is Edmund Pruitt bidding you good night from St. Mary Netherton, where Tuesday draws to a close with the satisfaction of scholarly achievements celebrated and the eager anticipation of tomorrow's historical expedition that will enrich our young residents' understanding of our countryside's ancient heritage.